Well, we're very pleased to be joined now by Jason Pelletier of the Harrisburg City Islanders. Jason, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, new season, home opener coming up this weekend against Dayton. I'm pretty sure everyone on City Island's pretty excited for that.
I definitely think so, as well as the team is. Super excited to get back and play in front of the home fans.
You guys have been on the road against Wilmington a couple of weeks ago. You managed to get a 0-0 draw out of that game, but going back and watching the videotape, watching the highlights, definitely seemed like you guys are going to be a very exciting team to watch this year. You've got some really interesting new additions, including the guy that really stood out to me, Clesio Balquet. There's been a transition this year for you guys, but it seems like things are meshing nicely.
Yes, definitely. Already, like you said, one game in, I think we played very well in the first game. I think if we finish some of our chances, it's even a better game for us. I mean, we come out still with a draw, which is good, against Wilmington on the road in our first game, their home opener. So I definitely think we're doing pretty well right now. It can still be better. Obviously, we all are super excited for this year because, like you said, we have some pieces that came in that are really taking our team to the next level and helping us out, the guys that were there last year.
Well, it definitely seems like you've got some nice solid continuity as well, with guys like yourself, Nick Noble coming back, and also a couple of the guys that were on loan last year, and Jimmy McLaughlin and Chris Hernandez also. How have you been able to incorporate the new guys into the squad this quickly?
I just think with just themselves, with their talent alone, has helped it, and just the chemistry and the atmosphere of the guys, just the attitude of the guys, I think has helped the new guys come in. I mean, we're all very welcoming. We have one goal this year to win the championship, and I think that we're all on the same page with that. And that just started from day one. I mean, training has been very competitive, has been very good, and I just think we're taking that from training onto the playing field.
It definitely feels as though USL Pro is more competitive than it was a season ago. Have you been looking around the league and looking at some of the other results, some of the other games, and looking at that competition? And do you feel as though you're up to that challenge?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, anytime we can, we're going to go on YouTube and watch any amount of games as we can because, I mean, like I said, we want to be able to see those other teams and know what we have to compete with. And I've watched a few. I haven't seen every team play. Great talent. I mean, great talent in the league. It keeps getting better year by year. I think this year is even going to be by far better with the loans and with the talent we have this league. And with that, I just think that it's going to take off. The USL Pro is going to be a very good league this year, and we're definitely up for the challenge. We train each day to try to make sure that we're ready for any game, whether it's Orlando, whether it's Richmond, whoever it is.
You've obviously been with the City Islanders for a long time now. What is it about this club that keeps you coming back year after year and have basically become a fixture within the local community?
Well, first, I grew up 15 minutes away from where we were located. So playing in front of the hometown and family and friends, I mean, there's nothing better than doing that. So that's definitely what keeps me around. And just the whole organization, from the coaching staff to GMs to owners to everything. It's a tight-knit group. It's a family. So I just like how everyone is treated here, and it definitely keeps me coming back.
With that in mind, obviously the club in the preseason announced plans to renovate and kind of regenerate City Stadium, Skyline Sports Complex. Being as a long-time Islander, how exciting is that to see the club pushing on into the future?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I mean, you have to prepare for the future, and I think they're doing a very good job of that. It's definitely long overdue. I think that the atmosphere is great there. I just think the field and the stadium, what holds that atmosphere, needs to be a little bit better, and I think they're taking the right steps towards that, which is awesome.
How big has the partnership between the Union and the City Islanders been, not just from a playing aspect, but from helping the City Islanders grow and especially helping with off-the-field stuff?
Well, it's awesome. I mean, they help any which way they can. I know they have guys that actually come down and help with our field, and I know our coaching staff and the GMs are always talking to their owners and GMs, and and just figuring out how to get everything the best it can be. I mean, in the MLS, everything has to be professional, and we as a affiliate want to just stem from what Philly does. So very professional, and we just do try to not imitate, but they give us a little bit of guidance, and just especially with as far as players. I think 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of them. I mean, we're in trial with the Philadelphia Union, and then came down, and now they're with us. It's huge, and it's just going to continue to help in the future with not only, like you said, the players, but also the organization itself.
Is it fun to see some of the guys that have come down to City Island, like an Aaron Wheeler or an Antoine Hoppeneau, kind of go back to Philadelphia and become the contributors that they have, especially this season?
Yeah, it's awesome to see that stuff. I mean, when they come down and play a couple of games, you become friends with them, so you want to see them do well, and it's good. Like you said, I mean, Aaron Wheeler has been pretty much starting in the back, playing center back, and Antoine is a great player, very dynamic, and plays a lot. So I think it's good building that relationship with them, and then being able to see them do well. Just like with Leo Fernandez came down with one game, and then now he's killing it with free kicks and doing well. And it's good to see those guys that you, like I said, maybe roomed with on an away trip or something like that.
You've been around Bill Bachelor for a long time. He earned his 100th win as a coach last season. What's your favorite thing about him as a coach and also as a guy away from the game?
He's a great guy to be around. I mean, the coach that you want to be able to go and talk to him whenever you can, and he's going to be honest with you. I mean, he's not going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to tell you what you need to know to get better, and I think that's what really steps out from him. He's honest. He'll let you know what you need to work on, what you're doing. If you're doing well, he'll let you know that. As far as off the field, I get he's the head guy of our club for LDC, and I get to be around him pretty much. And he's a great family man, great dad. I see him always with his kids. Kids come to the games, which, I mean, that has to be cool as growing up as a young kid, being able to go to professional soccer games and seeing it down on the sideline. So he's good with that. He's a great husband, and it's awesome to be able to just hang out with them and stuff, their family out of off the field as well. Like I said, it goes back to this whole team, this whole organization being one tight group, and that definitely helps.
Dayton's coming in this Saturday for the home opener. What's the biggest challenge that the Dutch Lions are going to pose you guys?
I just think defensively, they work well defensively. They're a good pressuring team. We're definitely ready to go home field. It's definitely going to be exciting, and I hope we have a good crowd and a good atmosphere for Dayton when they come in.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We really appreciate it, and best of luck this week. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, guys. Take care, Nick.